Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Sorry I missed yesterday. Stress I didn't need, started the IBS, usual story, but I'm back. Bethany Hopkins, no, that's not the first one. Oh, what's happened? Frig. Go to Jules's channel. She's just so experienced and so on the ball, and everything's spot on. There's never any bloopers or shit going on. Right, Jodie. No reds, no plums and no berries, but she did it for us, narc. Who's watching her? Ugly on the outside as she is on the inside. She's a fraud, model off duty, my ass. She's delusional. So many other influencers worth our time. Influencers we can actually learn from. Lisa is all about herself. Jules, your comments crack me up. You say just what we're all thinking. Thank you, Jodie. Wanda, that face was Lisa, just filtered to hell and back. If filtered is a word, it surely is, Wanda. Nikki, she goes to New York once a damn month. I know, that threw me as well. It's like, oh, it's alright for some, isn't it? Sweetie for country. She's a French connoisseur of all things, but she can't even pronounce any French word. Exactly. Julia, and her skin smoothed overnight. Insane. Really good face cream she's using. I hate the fake, because soon everyone assumes everyone is fake. It's sad, it really sad. By the way, I thought that said must have boobs. Love you, Jules. Thank you, Julia. Hippie chick, slicky, sheeny. She's so articulate, isn't she? Imagine when the teacher stood at the front of the class. Give me another word for this. Vibey. Yvonne, this woman reminds me of Ursula and the Little Mermaid. It has been said, Yvonne, many times. Devils, but not as pretty. And you're a nice lady. Mystical fairies, now you've said it, and she does. She does. People used to do memes with Ursula for her. It was funny. I'm trying to see if this is Susan or Suzanne. I think it's Susan. Thank you for the kind words about Charlie Kirk. Freedom of speech does not equal violence. No, it doesn't. That's the thing. We're never all going to agree on everything with each other, ever. That's life. No one ever agrees with everything that somebody else says. It's like I've said before, Tech Help and I, we've drawn a line in the sand because there's things he thinks that I don't agree with and vice versa. So rather than have a full-on fight over it, we just don't talk about it. You don't need to go around killing people. Just ignore them if you don't like what they're saying. I don't get it. I just don't. Wanda, thank you, Jules, for acknowledging Charlie and him being killed. I don't know what kind of world we live in where people start killing one another because you don't like what we say, and then leave those two beautiful children to never know their daddy is what I hate. Exactly. It is really sad. But at least they have lots and lots and lots of film to look at when they get bigger. Do you know what I mean? Some kids never have anything to look back on, but they can look back on that and see what a beautiful soul their father was. Some won't agree with that, but that's the world we live in. Carolina, me too. Thank you, Jules. You're welcome. That's not something you could just carry on past, is it, really? This is a where were you when JFK was shot moment. This is something that people will talk about for years, and it can't be ignored, whatever side you're on. Ireland, go on, Jules, do it. What did I say I was going to do? It's been a while since I did that video now, because I was ahead of myself. See, I was banking on that if I got sick I'd be okay because I had enough videos in front, but no. So now I've totally forgotten what it was I said I'd do. Remind me and I'll do it. Earth, Moon and Stars. Reddit is run by Americans where everyone gets offended by everything. Some poor girl on there has just been downvoted to oblivion for having an opinion, and it's like, really? Bonnie, Is it really? Wouldn't surprise me a bit. There's a lot of anger there. There's too much anger on there. I don't get it. If you're not following the road they want you on, don't even bother going on there. Little rainbows of joy. Look at that Bobby. I love it when people have babies and little animals in their avatars. Lol, do it. What did I say? Oh, I'm going to have to watch it again, aren't I? What did I say I'd do? Matt. Both Lardass and Lisa are so delusional. Yeah, they live in Delulu land, don't they? Mamacita. What the fuck? People are insane. Jules, you're too good for this Reddit insanity. Great to see you and hear your lovely voice. Thank you, honey. You raised your kids properly. God bless you and your beautiful family. Thank you, honey. You just wonder, don't you? And you worry. It's like, wow. In this world that they're growing up in, maybe they need a bit more edge. I don't know. Carrie May. Thank you for mentioning Charlie. You are very welcome, Carrie. Trisha, yes, thank you, Jules. Are people not mentioning him? Is that why I'm getting so many thanks? Because people are ignoring it. How can you ignore that? I'm sorry. For fuck's sake, the world's gone insane. Yvonne, thank you for mentioning Charlie. It's just so horrible, so young. This world just keeps getting more violent. Exactly. It's like, why the fuck couldn't he just debate him? Stand up on the roof and shout at him. I think you're wrong. I think you're a fascist. I think you're this. I think you're that. And let him answer your questions and explain why he believes the way he believes. I don't get it. Carrie, have to admit I laughed when the $200 Chanel lipstick did not have any colour. A fool and his money soon part ways, don't they though? Gaz and the Moon. Her lips are so damaged and discoloured from all the years of wearing lip products, she has to wear them now to cover it up, and she could care less about elephants or any other endangered species. I know. And I still want to know, what the fuck was she talking about? What was the first bit? I can't remember what the second bit stuck in my head. The first bit went in one ear and out the other. But that, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You like elephants and you're talking about eating them. I love the whole elephant thing. What elephant thing? Weirdo. Wanda. Attention please. We interrupt this scheduled comments video to bring you a just released Lisa video. How to wear black jeans like a model off duty. What? That's right, you heard it right. You heard it right. How to wear black jeans like a model off duty. Okay, back to the regular scheduled programme. She isn't even a model off duty. How does she... Do models off duty wear black jeans? What the fuck? Joyce, I'm glad Lisa did that video. I've had a pair of black jeans in my wardrobe for a few months now and I had no idea of how to style them. I was waiting for Lisa to show me what to do with a pair... Lisa to show me what to pair them with. Believe it or not, I now look like a model off duty. I can't believe she's actually put a video up called that, but then again, nothing surprises me with Lisa. Debbles, oh my god, this ridiculous woman is making everything up. Does she ever tell the truth? No. You can see the sad little cogs in her brain trying desperately to make up something she thinks her minions will enjoy. How do I know she's lying? Her lips are moving. Because when she needs to think about another made-up section of her speech, she completely changes the subject. Yes. So she can give herself time to think something up. The truth flows naturally. When you're lying, you have to think on your feet. Not many people can do this successfully. Jules, as I'm writing this, you have just hit the nail on the head and repeated more or less what I've written above. Great minds, Jules. Yep. Lardy, you're a lying faker and you've come back to YouTube with nothing to offer because, again, you want to put on another fake persona. This one, supposedly more victim-orientated, doesn't suit you, but then again, nothing suits you. Love your channel, Jules. Thank you, Debbles. You're spot on, though. You can see it. You can see it in her eyes. I mean, she looks away and it's like, shit, what do I need to say now? Westeros, welcome to the world under Big Brother. Omnipresent surveillance by the thought police. Think while it's still legit, Jules. Well, it's still legal, sorry. Yeah, it's becoming non-legal in the UK. You can't say bugger all. A bloke got it right. I don't know the whole story, but this bloke called another person a muppet. Right? Fuck off, you muppet. Or go away, you muppet. Or you're a muppet. Got arrested. Really? I'd have been there saying, which one am I? I want to be animal. Gretchen, I've been sick over this. It's so horrible, Jules. Looks like they caught him, and I hope they nail him to the wall. They got him very quickly, didn't they? Between the local police and the FBI. Got him really quick. But what I thought was really good and must have been so hard was that his father took him to the police station. He brought him in. That must have been hard for his dad. He knew he was doing the right thing, obviously, but he's still his son and he wants to protect his son. But yeah, I think kudos to his dad, because how long would he have been on the run if his dad hadn't done that? Donna, thumbs up, waves, hearts, prayers, teas and coffees. I know I have cried my eyes out. One report said the 22-year-old guy's father was in law enforcement and his mum was a social worker, and he has one brother. So glad that they identified and arrested the guy. President Trump is going to Charlie Kirk's funeral. Vice President Vance on Air Force 2 and had Charlie flown back to Arizona. Love to you all. I thought that was really nice. I think Trump's really shook by it. He won't say that, but I think it really shook him. I think it's like losing his son, isn't it, really, for him? Thanks for the hearts, Insta. And to see it play out on a television, that's the worst thing. But that's the thing. See, this young lad was in a conservative family, agreed with everything they agreed with, grew up with guns, was responsible, all the rest of it, and then apparently, I don't know the whole truth, went to college and has been swayed by a roommate that he started dating. So it didn't take much to sway him though, did it? Do you know what I mean? You grow up all your life with your family, 22 years with the one family, or 21 years, whatever, and you spend a bit of time with somebody else with a different opinion and they completely change the way you think. That's quite scary. Sinster, thank you, Jules. So many people are devastated. R.I.P. Charlie. You're welcome, honey. Thanks for the prayers, Shirley. Beguile me. They got their fedoras in a bunch. Reddit's a cesspool, isn't it? I'm just, like I said, I'm popping in, clicking on a few things, liking a few things, just to get my day registered, because I want to be a basement dweller. I want the achievement and then I'm done. Lou, we live in an upside down world. If it's okay to smack a baby but not okay to joke about hypothetical thwacking another adult with a wooden spoon, what in the world? I also worry about the future. People have lost their collective minds, haven't they? It's like, you know, back in the day, our parents and parents before and the parents before were like, what the fuck is going on with the kids today? I don't understand anything. Can you imagine if we brought them back now and showed them what was going on in the world? My gran wouldn't know what to make of this, I'm telling you. Susan, TikTok is the same. Yeah, I don't go on TikTok. A woman made a comment on someone's post and another person made a video about that woman's comment, telling everyone the name of the town the woman lived in and encouraged everyone to find her, find out where she works and get her fired and teach her a lesson. When I reported the video, I was told no violation found. I was flabbergasted. Here's someone inciting violence against another person and there's no violation found. I immediately deleted my account. Well done, you. YouTube's heading that way as well, but the thing with YouTube is it's not shoved in your face. If you've got your people that you're subscribed to, the first thing I do when I come on YouTube is click subscriptions, and that's all I see. I don't want to see any of the other shit that I'm not interested in, so I can keep away from a lot of it. But yeah, the world's gone mad. I don't understand. Is there something in the fucking water apart from the fluoride? Joyce, responding to Wanda's comment about Tammy's dog Harley, I saw on Tammy's Instagram that Harley has since passed. Tammy posted such a beautiful video dedicated to Harley. I was sobbing like a baby, so sad. Oh, I'll go and put a comment on that. Oh, that's sad. Joyce, I can just see one of Lisa's friends shopping, and she sees Lisa coming her way, so she ducks behind the clothes racks before Lisa sees her. Or Lisa greeting her friends in a shop, and suddenly all of them have urgent appointments to get to. It's like that, you know, when you go on a blind date and you have it set up with your mate. Well, they do now. We didn't have fucking phones, but they ring you, and you can either say, oh yeah, I'm having a whale of a time, it's great, thanks. Or, oh, I'm really sorry, I need to go, there's an emergency. So that's what you could imagine. You've got a button on your phone where you press it and it just rings. And like, oh, I'm sorry, Lisa, I have to go. Bonnie, whoa, that thumbnail, I know. Unfortunately, the world is a different place now. You definitely didn't do a disservice to your children. Kindness and compassion are the best. Social media can be very toxic and self-destructive, which is really too bad. You didn't deserve what they did to you. Oh, bless. Thank you, Bonnie. They're horrible on there. I'd advise anyone, if you want to ask a question about something, don't go on Reddit. Like, somebody, right, it's happened again. Somebody said her son's got aphantasia, and she told the teacher, and the teacher looked at her like she had 11 heads. And she said she wanted to explain to the teacher and that he had a 504. I don't know what a 504 is. It's probably something to do with like special needs over here. And because he's got ADHD, well, they all went in on her. Aphantasia isn't a disability. Right, so she was like, no, I never said it was. And she was like, what should I say to the teacher? So I said to her, tell them, or tell your son, if they start a sentence with, oh, close your eyes, imagine that, tell them stop, I can't do it, right? So someone came along and said, oh, you're conflating two words, imagine with vision and blah, 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 blah. I can do that. I did it. And I just wrote back and I said, bully for you, I'm very happy for you. The OP understood my comment. End of story. And then they came back and had another go. And I said, look, I've got fibrofog and aphantasia, and I was talking to the original poster, not you. Can you fuck off? I ended up with a load of downvotes. And the original poster put, thank you for understanding my question. So I knew what she meant. She knew what I meant, but the rest of them didn't like it. And it's like, that's supposed to be a support thread for people with aphantasia. What fucking support? If anyone was newly found out they had it and went on there, they'd be like, oh, fuck this. I'm not telling anyone anymore, because they just shout at you. Fucking weirdos on Reddit. Absolute fucking weirdos. Bonnie, exactly. If she wants to talk to a person, stop the camera. She just wants people to think she's important. Little does she know that no one gives a shit. No, we don't. We don't care. Mystical fairies. That's why I don't go on Reddit. Good for you. Can't be bothered with it. The mentality of some people these days makes you wonder, really. Doesn't it, though? So I sit there all the time thinking, I wonder how old you are. I wonder what life experience you've had. Because you're getting your knickers in a knot over absolutely nothing. Mulva, Spidey Sense hasn't posted anything lately. Oh, boo. Unless she made another account with the name The Real Jules. They're not saying there's somebody there with the name The Real Jules. Is this a joke, or is there somebody there with my name? I'll have to go and have a mooch afterwards. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? What's her name? Sherry Rose, or whoever it was. I was going to call her the Terminator. The moderator hates me, so The real Jules, if she is there, won't be there for long. Carolina, wow, such a cute story about your daughter's blanket. My kids have their special blanket too. Laura, the 3-year-old, has a white fuzzy one with foxes and bears. Robert, the middle one, has a grey one that used to be blue. That looks like shit, and I'm ashamed of it every time he takes it out on the plane, but he loves it. Can you buy a dye? Get a blue dye, that, you know, them ones you do in the washing machine, and maybe dye it blue again. I haven't, right, my cousin Claire, I've said this story before, but she had a blanket. My auntie Bridie couldn't fucking, she had a death grip on it. There was no way she was giving that thing up. So every time it went in for a wash, Bridie cut some off of it, and it got to the point Claire had this little square she used to go to bed with, and Bridie was like, well, you just put it in the bin. No. Oh dear. But he loves it. Oh bless. Gabriella, my teen, still has her pink one with a panda on it. She actually had 2 of them, but we buried it with our orange cat Ginger, who passed away a few years ago. The cat loved that blanket, so she wanted her to have it forever. Aww. Anyway, I can't imagine losing those blankets. We would be sent to parent prison for sure. Exactly. To say that she's autistic and it was her thing, she handled it so well. I bought her more she's inundated with fuzzy blankets in her bedroom, because I tried to get one that was somewhere near the one that she had, and I've never found one like it since. It's really weird. But yeah, she loved that blanket, ratty tatty thing that it was. And the guilt, the parental guilt, it's something else. Bonnie, so it's okay for her to tell very personal things about someone she's mad at, but God forbid anyone that tells her she did something wrong gets blocked. What a load of malarkey. Yep. But she's always right, Bonnie. We know that now. Mystical Fairies, haven't watched this video yet, but just wanted to say, oh my God, that thumbnail is a doozy. That's lardy for you. Jinkei, no one can tell if you have a cheap or expensive lipstick on. Exactly. It's just so you can sit at a table in a restaurant and take out your Louis Vuitton thing. Oh, this thing. Whatever. Bonnie, I would buy a top-down t-shirt from you. I should do it. Oh, is that what you were saying? Make the t-shirt. Can you imagine? Her head would explode. I'll have a look into it. Bonnie, what is she talking about being a dirty girl? Ugh. She's talking about sex. She's trying to make out she knows more about sex and she'll do things other women won't do, and us lot over here are all prudes and we don't know anything. Rachel, Charlie Kirk was on the campus I attended and my son attended recently. My son-in-law was on his way to hear Charlie but was running late. I'm so shattered my home did that. Utah truly did love him. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, Rachel. I've heard a lot of people saying they can't. Even I saw a clip of Jeffree Star. Man, has he grown up? And he was saying Utah doesn't do that. They must have been someone from out of state. Just shows, doesn't it, what people think of your hometown. Mystical Fairies, 2 minutes in and already I'm wondering what the fuck am I watching. This is the first time I'm watching an older Laurie video, and wow, she is different here compared to her more recent videos. Oh yeah, the more recent ones are an act, trying to pretend she's nice and quiet and kind. This is the real Lardy. Go back, right, Mystical Fairies, when you've got 5 minutes, go on Expo's main page, click videos, click oldest, and look at the oldest videos on this channel and you will see the real Lardy. James, of course this is clickbait, affiliate, toss her a penny video. She's like a broken record. Mystical Fairies, I cannot believe she's eating Nutella out of the jar with a spoon. Makes me feel ill just watching her. It would be so sickly sweet. She ate the whole jar with a spoon. James, new word, 229 to 233.
Necessarily the things that give me the highest end feeling or the big luxury feeling. There are many things that do the highest things that is not on here. My Oran Hermes sandals. There's a lot of things that I did pay a lot of money for, but they're not necessarily the things that give me the highest end feeling or the big luxury feeling. There are
highest end feeling. I know, I had to listen to it a few times. I think she says highest in feeling. But it's like she just can't talk. She can't put a sentence together. When she says she forgets the names of things, it's so you go and click on her affiliate links. Yes. At first I used to think, God, for fuck's sake, will you just make a note of it? But that's exactly why she does it, so people click on the link. And then they don't buy anything, but they go back to Amazon or wherever a few days later and buy something, and she still gets kickback. Unless you do, who was it said? Sorry, I've forgotten who said it. Gave us a whole list of how to clear the cookies and not get done with that. 520 to 525.
And I'm dressing up for like a big gala party. I can wear these. During the day, I can wear.
That pic does not even look like her. Does she think we're all going to not say something? Yeah. Because if we say something, we don't love her. Mystical fairies, what the fuck is she babbling on about? Who knows? Bonnie, she must have manifested herself into being perfect when she was attracting everyone at the bar. 110 to 110.45.
Things like this. And I get it, and I'm up with the times, and I can do that too. But they don't know.
I'm down with the kids. Whatever.
Anything different, that's the thing.
It didn't play the bit you meant, lad. Or hang on to 45. Yeah, I did that. 110.
Things like this. And I get it, and I'm up with the times, and I can.
Whatever. She must have manifested herself into being perfect when she was attracting everyone at the bar. You know why she attracted everyone at the bar? Because she was a sloppy drunk and all the men thought they'd get their end away that night. That's exactly why. Allegedly. Don't come for me. Bonnie, well, Tech Help, congratulations on Employee of the Month. I bet you're a proud mama. Thank you, Bonnie. That's so sweet of you. I am. And it's like, for him to just get that pat on the back and say, you're doing good. Do you know what I mean? Because he tries so fucking hard. And it was like, yay. I think he gets a card and he got 10 quid or something to spend, so that'll buy him a few monsters. Mystical fairies, tell Tech Help congratulations from me as well. I will do, thank you. Red Rider, thank you for mentioning Charlie. I have been devastated, like losing a family member, just crushed. It's hard, isn't it? And you keep thinking it's not real, and then you look up and you see more reports, and it's like... Just take, all of you out there, take your time to grieve and don't listen to anybody else saying you shouldn't. Just go with your heart and take time to mourn the man and come out the other side. I said to Jed, what makes me not understand it, but it's like God called him home. He'd finished his work. He'd done what he sent him here to do. And Jed always says, people, like I've always said, people are in a queue. Jed says they've not got any more lessons to learn. He had no lessons to learn, so he's gone home. But yeah, we didn't think he'd go that soon. Bonnie, I had to look away when she was telling Pom Pom to go away. That bothers me. Oh Lord. The Gucci as well. She has no business with any animals. I know. I would get her in a corner and thump fucking the living daylights out of her every time she messes with that cat. She drives me insane. And the way she treated those dogs was abysmal. Mystical fairies. I had to fast forward that bit. I just couldn't watch. Thing is, right, is Bella and Pom Pom got some degree of nice attention. Gucci never. The only time she went near Gucci was to pull his whiskers, put her hand over his face, start poking him till he hissed at her. That's all she ever did with that cat. Like, her picture should be... Didn't somebody do that? I think someone did that, didn't they? They sent her picture to pet shops and said, put this picture up, don't give this woman pets. Or they put it on Craigslist or something, and I got the blame for it. It's like, I don't even know what fucking Craigslist is. Mystical Fairies, wow, just wow. I have no words. I think I will watch part 2 tomorrow. Thanks for the video, Jules. Oh, she's a hard watch for sure, Mystical Fairies. Bonnie, I don't know if it's true, but Sylvester Stallone made a video saying he was going to take over helping Bruce and his family. Hope it's true. Who's Bruce? What have I missed now or forgotten? I'm lost, Bonnie. Sorry. Can you let me know what that was about? I'm sure everyone will be excited to know. The Bomb Blonde Shell posted how to style black jeans like a model off duty. I'm bored already. Do I have to do it? Do I? In the No Buy video, she has more similarities with Brooke. She does. Westeros, R.I.P. dear Charlie. Thank you. Elizabeth, has she ever got up and taken a bath since part 1? Looks as rough as they go. How philosophical. It is what it is. As dumb as Lisa, but in a different way. When she described her friend, it sounds as if she's talking about herself. Evil woman. Lardy, get out of the bed, go for a walk with the dogs, find a proper job, and then you can fall asleep without Ambien, Xanax, or alcohol. What a sad, boring life. Shades of Lisa and Slender, yeah. And the thing is, right, she did all these videos from her bed when she had a settee and a little seating area. And she had a go at me for being in bed. Hello? Her great big legs are so ugly and huge. Narcissists don't have friends because they wish to control and manipulate everyone who comes into their lives and then badmouth them when they escape. Yep. Lardy, the reason you're so morbidly obese is because of constantly stuffing your great big gob with junk. Put together and beautiful. Why do narcissists always look at themselves and really believe they're beautiful? Delusional. Well done, Tech. Thank you. You're a fantastic young man and so well brought up by your loving parents. Ah, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm going to read that to him and make him bow down to us both. The people who date in a car are vulgar women like herself with no pride or dignity. Frankly, I don't have a big stomach or little legs and bits and pieces covered in fur and darkness. The visual Lardy gave us there is enough to make anyone throw up. Lardy, dogs will lick areas of discomfort because of lack of proper care and grooming. Stop screaming at Bella. You've made the poor thing into a nervous wreck, which exacerbates stress and also leads to licking, which is a coping mechanism to soothe themselves. Before getting a pet, research everything beforehand. Yeah, like I used to say about Pet World. If anyone came in for anything, it's like, oh, we like your Shih Tzus. And it's like, right, you can reserve one. Here's a book on Shih Tzus. Off you go. And that's what used to happen. And either they came back and we'd refund them the book, or they'd keep the book because they needed it, or whatever. But same with all the lizards, the snakes, the fish. Nobody just came in and walked out with a pet. Never happened. It was such a good shop. Bianca, I feel for you, Jules. They are also quick to downvote on there if you don't agree with the masses. But what happened to you is ridiculous. Thank you, Bianca. It's like, I can take it. I totally can take it. But it's like, what if somebody young goes on there and gets all this hate for nothing? I don't get them. Run for your lives. I absolutely cannot believe the world we live in. People have completely lost their minds and have zero sense of morality, empathy or compassion. I cannot stop thinking about Charlie Kirk and his family. Thank you for mentioning him. I'm the same. It's like immediately to laugh. It's like, what in the hell? Tell you what I am enjoying. I lost my job. Yeah, maybe if you acted like a human being. Lou, I want to jump through the screen when she yells at poor Bella. Rest well, sweet girl. And Pom Pom, she's gone now. Patty, her hair looks awful in this video. Shaking my head. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, Patty. Matt, it always does. Diane, don't say her hair looks like shit because of carnivore. Yvonne, here in California you can rent a big home or mansion for a few hours. Not sure of the cost though. You rent them out for parties or decorate them for their YouTube channel. So not everything is as it seems. Exactly, you can do that with a cutout of a private jet as well. I've seen people that have shown that, where you can hire that for a day and do videos and whatever. She was just fucking jealous to the core. She wanted what everyone else had. And then she fucking got it and she's still not grateful. And she's not even videoing upstairs. Bonnie, yes, REM life, perfect example. Ooh, I don't know who that is. I'm going to go and look. Oops. Oh, bum. Let me just do that. So is that not her house then? Why? The thing is, right, if that's a lie, we moved a new house, blah, blah, blah. Why? Why get up every day and lie? Pretending you've got a better life than somebody when you haven't. Why? What is the point of that? Because one day, for sure, someone will find out and make you look really stupid. Or you'll just get really depressed because you're always pretending to have something you don't have. I don't understand the point of that. Matt, her minions are as delusional as her. They are. Donna agrees with you, Matt. Donna, no, we don't misunderstand you, Lisa. You should listen to yourself. Speak and realise how all over the place you are. Then you would know why we can't understand what the fuck you're saying, period. Much love, y'all, and have a great weekend. You too, Donna. It'll be a week now. Where are we? It's Monday, isn't it? It is. Happy Monday, everyone! Matt, I agree with you, Jules. Lisa is the most annoying, while Lardas and Glenda are obnoxious and awful people. I can tolerate them, and they're somewhat entertaining. Lol. Yep, I agree. Donna, Lisa and Lardy are a tie vote to me. Most videos, but mostly Lisa every video. Looks like Lisa's going to win then. Shelley, John's too busy opening boxes, returning things, cooking, taking care of all the things a stay-at-home wife and mother should be doing, but isn't, don't and won't. That's the thing, that she was moaning about him cleaning up outside. If he wasn't cleaning up outside, she'd be moaning about him. Thing is, right, she had a list. Make sure you know what you want in a man before you marry him. I had my list and I knew what I wanted. And she said, I want this, 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 this and this. And he said, fine. She said, great. They got married. She chose him. Because she wanted to be a stay-at-home mum, and that's all she was bothered about. He said what he'd do. She knew who he was, and then she expected him to change. Why? You picked what you wanted. Elizabeth, we know it's you, Lisa. Fried hair, fried skin, long face, hole in the neck, and dumb, vacuous talk. We don't misunderstand you, woman. We just don't understand the garbage you spew. And yes, you are jealous, and extremely money hungry, and in love with anyone who is pretty and has a big house. Donna, Lisa, when you put yourself in the public eye, that's what comes with it. Enlightened my ass. Elizabeth, the truth of the matter is, Lisa, you lack the determination to see any project through to fruition, and will not do the proper research into the products you try to insist everyone must have. Oh, that damn Virgo thing again. If it weren't for John, you'd still be a waitress and living in a trailer. Most people, except narcissists, work hard for a living to achieve their dreams instead of relying on others. Frankly, Lardy, Lisa and Slender are both as boring and ignorant as hell in different ways. Lardy is gross and vulgar. Lisa is greedy and entitled. Slender is a liar and moans and whines about everything whilst ruining every car she drives. Bo, I disagree with Lisa that people resent YouTubers because they make so much money and own big luxury homes and items. A lot of the resentment comes from the fact that a lot of these YouTubers are constantly lying to sell you sponsored products and click on affiliate links. I don't care what the fuck they have. Just stop bitching and complaining about how hard YouTube is and how busy they are with all the posting on several social media platforms and doing videos. You know what? If it's so hard, get out of your house and get a 9-to-5 job. She tried that. It wasn't all that. Elizabeth, and Dumpkin, why should John be interested in your YouTube rubbish? At this stage of his life, he enjoys his comfortable recliner and playing golf. Unbelievable entitlement from an uneducated dimwit. God help the man. Exactly. YouTube was her choice. He worked and worked and worked and worked and brought the money in and paid the bills. His only bit of fucking me time is playing golf. And he relaxes in his chair to watch television, and she wanted to take that away from him. Donna, Lisa, these cookie cutter houses are also known as starter homes. I know, she's stupid, isn't she? Elizabeth, what talent do you have? Have yet to find one you have except spending copious amounts of money. And if you put your life out in the public, expect criticism. Just grow a thicker skin and work on your self-esteem. Trisha, yes, exactly. Vegan Calabash, she is repulsive. That sums it up. None of your business. This video is very telling, and thanks for exposing her by bringing up her older videos where we truly see who she is in reality. She wants what other people have, what she sees on YouTube and reality shows. She has to have it because she has no education, substance and culture. She's a narcissistic, materialistic, egotistical biatch. I feel sorry for John. Oops, bum. I feel sorry for John. He should have walked out a long time ago. Man, what a nasty airhead person she is. I'm wondering if he's waiting for Will to get settled and then that's it. Goodbye. Me Smith. Lisa makes me absolutely crazy. The stupidity, thinking she's better than others and not caring about anyone other than herself. I just can't. I thoroughly enjoy your commentary, Jules, and the laughs here in this beautiful little community you've created. Oh, poor widow Lisa. Thank you. Wanda, I don't think I can take Lardy or Glenda. I think you could say something mean to Lisa and maybe she would run to her mama's house. She would do. They're mean ladies. Classy lady, did she just throw her husband under the bus here? Yes. Comparing him to other husbands. Wow. Yep. Oh, they all help. He doesn't. He's done what you asked him to do. Fuck off. Tough shit. Wanda, she's so stupid. Of course it's going to be more where Lisa wants to live because she wants to live by the water. She's not very near it though, is she really? Like I kept saying, right, if she'd stayed in their house, which was a beautiful little house, had a lot more privacy, a lot more land, and didn't go to New York buying fucking handbags, she could have moved from there to a house on the water, but no. She wants it all. She wants everything. She hasn't learnt yet that you can't have everything. Bonnie, she must not have found her feminine and masculine energy to manifest things in this video. I didn't realise she was boring back then. Oh, as hell. 1 Melissa, 2 Merle, 3 Lardy. That was tough. It might be a tie between Melissa and Merle. Bethany, this whole video is woe is me. I live in an expensive area, buy my clothes, have to set up, film, edit myself, blah blah blah. She was just trying to justify why she isn't up to par with others, which no one cares about anyway. Funny how she bought a cookie cutter house and has a small yard and is still constantly copying others. Sad actually, isn't it? The cost of living in Wilmington, North Carolina is about 4 to 5% lower than the national average. And she was moaning that they get bigger houses in Texas. Yes, because there's more land. Carrie, Lisa hands down gets on my last nerve. Mystical Fairy, sorry Jules, she was so boring in this one. She just droned on and on, so I ended up having this one on in the background while I was cleaning my makeup brushes. I was having a conversation with you though, lol. I'm glad the brushes got done. She was such a condescending twit in this video, and of course she has to throw poor John under the bus. And she has such thin skin, it seems. Anything and everything gets to her. Thanks for the video, Jules. You're very welcome, honey. Thanks for all the comments. Okay, here we go. Part 2 of whatever this is. Slobs on film. Deborah says Lisa. I think Lisa's going to win, isn't she? Alice. Lisa is by far the most annoying person on YouTube or off. She's a Virgo, so she does things without help, except for Brooke doing her steaming. Someone probably will doing her editing. John opening her packages and shipping her packages. John grocery shopping. John cooking for her. Housekeepers cleaning the house. Morgan doing her hair once a week. And sales associates guiding her through the store, helping her shop. Please tell me what she does on her own. Yes, so annoying. Bijou says yes, 100%. It's true though. She believes that nonsense that she does everything. That she's the one that's working hard. It's like that story where she said, I just have cats hanging out of me. What, they're sitting on the bed minding their own business. Mystical Fairies. I'm back now. Just made lunch and fed the dog. What else can you do to distract yourself? Alice, horrible the way she made John look after all he does for her. Everyone is to kiss her butt and bow to her because she's making a video. No one cares about a weed eater in the background, but we do care that she's a selfish narcissist. Exactly. Mystical Fairies, 34.54 to 56. No, I'm lost now.
My hairstyle is called. I haven't washed it in
6 years. You and me both, although I think I have been lost from the beginning with this one. You have to really pay attention. Sorry Jules, I've had to put this on double speed just to get through it and to get to the end. What the fuck is she babbling on about? Made it to the end. Well done you. Wow, just wow. I just cannot with this woman either. She's just horrible. Thanks for the video, Jules. If you want to see how really horrible she is, like I said, go to the expose page, click on videos, click oldest and watch from the first one on. and you see the real Lardy. Cookie, she thinks everyone walking down the streets of New York are models off duty. I know, it's insane. And is that what she thinks? If she lives there, she'll be one. Joyce, way to throw John under the bus, Lisa. I don't get it. Is John that desperate to have what he considers to be a trophy wife that he lets her shit all over him? I don't know. I really don't know. Is he one that he's like, well, I've made my bed. Do you know what I mean? But he's been divorced before. I don't know. I don't get it. Joyce, who is the most annoying? In third place, Glenda. In second, Lardy. And in first, Lisa, by a country mile. Joyce, now she has an itty-bitty yard with a wonderful view of her neighbour's great big dirty roof and a tiny sliver of water between the houses. Did she upgrade from the home that she was in? In this video, not in my opinion. The house she was in this video, not in my opinion. No, I don't think she's upgraded either. She's got more room, yeah. Had she been using upstairs, I'd have said great. Do you know what I mean? You bought that house with the idea of having the whole upstairs for you to do your filming and whatever, and she does that, and then when she's finished filming, she comes down and the rest of it's a home, and they relax in their home. No. She's everywhere. Rolling racks and fucking tripods and cameras and shit all over the place. John sounds a lot like my husband. He doesn't give a damn about what anyone thinks about him. He's one of the most secure men I've ever known. But the difference is, if I acted like Lisa, he'd read me the riot act. Lisa, instead of appreciating who John is for who she is, she complains about him and compares him to others. Exactly. And she married him for what he was. But now she wants somebody different. Well, too bad. That's who you wanted. That's the list you made. That's the choice you made. And she can't see that. Karen, the screenshots of Lisa always look pornographic, don't they, though? I always used to call her a blow-up doll right at the beginning, because no matter when I stopped, it was like every single time. Ashley, hi, Lisa. I have to say... Oh, I have to get ready for work too. Dress, makeup, bag, then drive, then set up my laptop, then work all frigging day, drive home, cook dinner for her husband, dishes, laundry, ready for the next day, 5 days a week. John opens your boxes and sends out mail, cooks, takes care of Will, grocery shops, runs your videos and crypto mines 24/7. Tell me again how hard you work being a shopping addict. Oh, for us. All that money for a house, and all we ever see is a background wall anyway. So stupid. It's all keeping up with the Joneses on crack on social media. Oops. Those husbands don't care about YouTube or the viewers. They care about the money. Spare me. Just like Lisa. It's so hard to show your home. Then don't. Who the fuck asked you to? You aren't a channel about that anyway. Exactly. She brings it all... They do, all of them. They bring it on themselves and then cry victim. No. Shelley. Wow, she looks so much different now than she did. How many years ago was that? 5. She's never going to be happy and content. She's sitting there talking about the modern new YouTube homes, and that's exactly what she ended up with. I like a home that's got Scott, were you voice texting? You should have seen what I nearly sent to Madam yesterday. Hang on, I'll finish this first. YouTube homes, that's exactly what she ended up with. I like a home that's got personalisation and character, not whatever everybody else is going on at the time. I know, it's like, stop copying everyone. Yeah, yesterday we were talking about something or another, and I decided to speak text on the iPad, and it came up something about a dick, and it's like, I never said that. What? It's like, make sure you read before you click send, especially if you have an autistic daughter. So I said to Jen, can you imagine if I sent her that? She'd be like, what? Mum's lost the plot. That's where she sold the new house to John. Oh, John, I have to have a new home. I'm a YouTuber. All the other YouTubers have new homes. Oh, she gave him a headache. like a petulant fucking teenager, and he gave in. If people can't see her true colours in this video, they never will. She was so green with envy at that point. If she would have just remodelled her home, that was paid off, she would have had a beautiful home, and then she could have bought a little beach house since she wants to be on the water. Lol. Exactly. One more comment. Just can't stand her in this video. If she would have reined in all her spending, she could have had $1 million home. Exactly. I keep saying that. Look at all those bags you've got, Lisa. That's your house on the water. I'm back. She's just raking my nerves in this video. Her home, then her home now, has never looked like children were raised in it. Her homes look like someone in their 20s that are single, not a family home. Exactly. She was going on about, everyone was saying, your family can't sit on that settee. No, they can't. It was fucking about that far off the floor. The back of it was about that big. It looked the most uncomfortable thing I'd ever seen. And then there was a big fucking thing of a tiger, framed picture of a tiger. And people were supposed to relax there and watch telly. Bijou, Lisa is the worst. Yeah, I think she's won hands down. Lisa thinks we drink coffee for fun. No, we drink coffee for 4 minutes of hope to get us through the day. Jules, lol. Well said, Catcher. We do it so it'll keep our fucking eyes open. James, this entire video, all I could think of was elderly abuse, and that's all I'm going to say. I totally agree with you, James. I'm really worried for Carol. Nikos. Hey, Jules. Hey, Nikos. I know this is off the subject, but I think you should do a video on that low-life Glenda Sully and her son, who's setting up a GoFundMe for him, and he's every time I see that word, I can't say it. Diverticulitis. I'm pretty sure he has medical insurance in Puerto Rico and they have proper medical care there. It amazes me that he would risk his health to fly all the way to New York, which makes me think that things aren't as bad as they seem. In fact, I think his story is nothing but lies. Shame on Glenda for mooching off her clueless subscribers for money. Most of her subscribers are older women who are vulnerable to her deceit. Glenda Sully is the lowest of the low, and she should be locked up in jail. He's gone home already, hasn't he? He couldn't have been that bloody sick. And didn't they set up a GoFundMe? The whole thing. I will do it. It's just I was catching up on Lisa, so I need to go and sort out Glenda's videos. I just did one quick one, but I will look into that. But has he actually got that or not? And isn't that what she was going on about a week before he got sick? Very sus, if you ask me. Bethany. Lisa was raving about Zara for years. She used to say it was her favourite store and the only one she'd ever shop at. Now she's claiming there's only a one-off chance Zara will have good quality. They must have stopped paying her. I honestly hope people stop falling for this phony act. Yep, me too. That's what it is. They're not giving her money anymore, or they're not giving her sponsored videos, so she doesn't like them now. 3355. Shawnee or Kim?
He's just so wonderful. He's just the love of my life. He's just the best man ever.
You're right, it could be Kim. I know when she's doing Shawnee, she's not that quiet and nice. But yeah, I think you think you might be right, AMK. It might be Kim. Me Smith, for some reason, this is one of her worst videos ever. It kooked her out because she's a kook. Everything kooks her out. Shelley, I've been watching you and haven't subscribed yet, but your genuine mention of Charlie touched me, and I will be watching as a subscriber from now on. Oh, bless you, Shelley. That's really kind of you. Thank you. I hope you make friends here too. Just in case you don't know. Sounds like you do, but in case you don't. In case anybody else says anything. Welcome aboard, Shelley. I hope you'll be very happy here. Miss Tiggs, the answer to your question is no. I'm so glad I found you. This just makes my day. So funny. Oh, bless. Thank you, Miss Tiggs. What was my question, though? I wish I could remember the things I ask. I'm going to have to start taking notes, aren't I? Mystical Fairies. Catching up on some of your older videos that I've not watched yet. 11:40 to 11:45. Hey. I mean, I know I'm drawn to purple. Purple is my thing. Over,
Oh, hang on.
and over, and over, and over. Why? I mean, I know I'm drawn to purple. Purple is my thing. Before... Oh, here's a story that you didn't want, but you... Gold eyeshadow is my thing, as it goes. Best with my eye colour. It looks beautiful on people. Yeah, I was just going to say with green eyes. Gold flecks. Plus, my eyeshadow has to have shimmer in it, or I won't wear it. I'm not a matte eyeshadow person. Do you want to know, like, I've said it before, but I never knew, right? Here's the thing. When did I get to YouTube? It was when I started buying Smashbox off a QVC. I never knew people wore brown. I never knew brown was a thing. I came on here and I was, oh, that's a nice brown. It's brown. Browns are all the same. And then people started taking the piss because I'd bought every shade of purple. But yeah, I never knew brown was a thing. It's weird, isn't it? Casper, your video came through in my feed. I watched your video and I was shocked to hear you speak so cruel. Lisa, I have watched her channel a few times over the years. I have never heard her speak an unkind word about anyone. Why are you doing this type of critical discussions about people? I truly do not understand. I say live and let live. This woman is doing no harm to anyone, especially not to you. Blessings. Blessings back to you, Casper, but I think you're choosing to not hear what she's actually saying. And there is plenty of times that she's been very cruel to people. Did you not hear a whole rundown of the lady in the elevator? Maybe you should go and look at my shorts. I will give you a thing because you know no better. But go to the main channel page, look for shorts, and I observe women, and she pulls this woman apart. She even noticed how long her toenails were, what toenail polish she had on, and that it was grown out. Just go and listen and then come back and tell me that you still think she's a lovely person. Mystical Fairies, I cannot believe how much crap she bought. Actually, wait, yes I can. It's Lisa. I wonder how long before she put all of this on her website to sell. 5 pairs of sunglasses. Lisa, you do not have 5 heads. You cannot wear them all at once. I have 1 pair in a cat eye shape, which I love. Yes, and you'll wear them till they fall apart, and then you'll buy another pair. That's what people do. I have 2 pairs of seeing glasses, 1 reading glasses and 1 bifocals, and I wear them till they fall apart. You don't need 9 million of the same thing. My goodness, her hair looked fried in this video. Finally made it to the end. Thanks for the video, Jules. Thank you. 12:24 to 12:51.
In the sink, you know, like this, and then.
Don't you love it when she does the little demo? Like we don't know how to wash our face.
And I rinse off, and then I have this sitting beside me, and then I get this and just dry off my face, and you can go like all around. I don't know about you, but I always have like a little bit of residual makeup and everything. Zaps it off. Now, if you are someone...
I think we all know how to remove our makeup and wash our face. And what does zaps it off supposed to mean? She's insane. She thinks she's helping people. This is the woman who didn't clean between her toes until somebody sent her a sponge and said it's easy to get in between your toes. And she was like, I never knew you had to do that. 15:29 to 15:35.
Virus pandemic thing, I think, really put a damper on the whole shopping. It closed down a lot of places.
No shit, Sherlock. I bet she was sitting at home fuming that she wasn't able to go shopping. How dare shops close in order to keep people safe from a deadly pandemic? Lisa wants to go shopping. It's like when there was the hurricane. She was pissed off because her post didn't come. But she's a lovely lady. Holly, thank you. You're welcome, Holly. I think I know what you're talking about. Hugs to everyone that's grieving right now. Mystical Fairies, all these gift ideas that she showed in this video are basically things that she loves and bought for herself. Yeah. She didn't show other things that people may like that isn't makeup, skincare or fragrances. She couldn't have shown books, notebooks, gardening things or gift cards, pen sets, home decor pieces, magazine subscriptions, etc. And she could also have shown gift ideas for women to buy their husbands. But no, she didn't do that. I personally love the gift of makeup, but I wouldn't buy my friend or mum makeup gifts because they don't wear makeup. My friend loves skincare and candles, and mum loves scarves and things for the garden or craft shop gift cards, so that's what I buy them. Exactly. And people make a point of getting to know people. And you know what your friends like and don't like. And you can sit there and think, I've seen something in the shop, Jane would love it. I'm putting that away for Christmas. She's clueless. Oh, everyone loves lip gloss. Do they? Do they? I wonder what she will suggest in this year's gift guide, as if we didn't know already. Lol. Thanks for the video, Jules. Thank you. You don't have to keep saying thank you, Mystical Fairies, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. Susan Ann, why is everything sexy? I know. Between that and wow, that's the majority of her vocabulary. Jules, if you had to take a shot every time she said those words, you'd be ploughed. I should do it one day, shouldn't I? Borrow Lardy's tequila. See how long it is before I pass out. Mystical Fairies, 11:59. Is it just me, or is her hair orange? What the fuck is going on with her hair? Oh, I've got to go out and buy them so I can hold my hair back and run in the store. Very orange. She's never the same colour, is she? Ever. 14 to 21.
Watch it, because I've watched other gift videos and I think my gifts are more practical.
Really? Yeah. Ha 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 ha. I'm barely laughing at that one. She's clueless. What's fucking practical about her gift guide? When is Halloween? I'm waiting. We're getting closer. D1 could have added a half bathroom in the frog room and used it as a filming room and office. She should have waited to buy a different home, in my opinion. I think it was dumb to buy a lot of furniture a year or two before they moved and then get all new things again. A tear. John's favourite recliner. I know. I wonder if he's got it in his office, maybe. But the thing is, right, she's on about she hated the look of it and all the rest of it. Yet she's got a fucking rolling rack and tripods and shit on the dining table and all the rest of it, but John can't have a fucking black recliner. She could have bought a fucking cover for it if she was that bothered. Mystical Fairies. I have 2 lip liners. And the reason I have 2 is because the first one I bought was the wrong colour. I do still use it. I just use it with my darker lipsticks. The other one I have matches my lip colour, so I can wear it with all my lipsticks and lip glosses that I have. Which was my intention in the first place. Just to have one that I can wear with every lip product I have. I've got a clear one. And I thought, I'm not fucking about buying 9 million different ones. I got it because I was a smoker and I thought I'm going to have migrating lipstick. But I never have, even when I don't use it. So it's quite strange, actually. I should be thankful. Chanel looks like she's a tortoiseshell cat, and apparently a common health problem in these cats is obesity. I couldn't believe Lisa said that Bubba weighed 22 pounds. That's 10 kilograms. That's bigger than our full-grown mini dachshund who weighs 7 kilograms, 15 pounds. Shake my head. Those poor cats. Exactly. Her vet in her old house said put them on a diet. Did she? No. She just likes to kill them slowly. Lets them get eaten by coyotes. Laughs about them being hit by cars. Has them put down and buys something else to replace them. But she's a nice lady. 5132 to 40. Old. If you haven't tried Crocs and you see them somewhere, just try them on. They are so fucking comfortable.
And give.
Most ridiculous looking things on the planet, but comfort, oh hell yes. Totally agree. I have a pair and I wear them a lot. They're amazing. We were going shopping for shoes for Madam, I think, for back to school. I think it was, anyway, upstairs in the shopping centre, and there was Crocs in a basket inside the door, and I picked them up and I'm like, what the fuck are these? And I put them on and Jed was wetting himself and I went, but you've got to try them. I was just like walking on clouds, and everyone in the shop was laughing, and this was before they'd become a thing. I mean, wow, that was, Madam was probably what, 4, 5, and she's 22 now, so, but yeah, so funny. But yeah, they are so comfy, even if you just get them for wearing around the house and doing the gardening or stuff. When is Halloween? When is Halloween? SSDD. Same shit, different day. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you. Miss Call Fairies 32 to 11:44.
That phone, every time I looked, all my buttons were shaking, you know, like the whole time. And I would have to stop it. And then my buttons were always, not only were they shaking, but they were moving around. So I could not even...
What the hell? I've played this back a few times now, and from what I can understand, she must have tapped and held her finger down on the home screen, which then makes all the app squares move around like she's describing. Jules, I hope you can understand what I'm trying to get at. It's a bit hard to describe, lol. I've done this a couple of times accidentally. Yeah, at the time, I'd never done that to move things around on the iPad, but yeah, if you press down, everything goes... So you can move it. She'd never seen that before. Oh, she's so dumb. 42 to 52.
My nail polish is, it's one of my gift ideas in that video. It is the Dior, nope, it is the Chanel Pirate. It's very close to
So it's a practical nail polish, lol. Finally got to the end. Thanks to the video, Jules, you're welcome. Is that everyone? Wow. Right, anyone on the naughty step? Shelley, what have you said? She's there trying to slop sugar, saying she's not jealous or competitive, and that's her very nature. A blind person could see it. She's trying to... Is that a saying, slop sugar? I've never heard that one before. But yeah, she is desperately trying to make out she's not jealous when she truly is. Did anyone come in while I was talking? No. So we got to the end, and if you got here with me, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.